Stock Trader Jack. We're back, and this time we're looking at earnings and why I no longer hold them overnight, and why I definitely don't recommend doing it. This is actually Apple that we're looking at today. This was back in 2016. I was in Lexington, Kentucky. I actually had seen this earnings, and I was like, oh, I should probably buy in overnight. And I totally had this, FOMO from feeling like, oh, if I don't buy in, I'm going to regret it. So I actually didn't end up getting in on this one. And of course, it gapped up really nice back from when this was $97 a share, and now it just, exploded. And so I was banging my head against the wall, feeling like I had totally just missed out, which is stupid. But you know what? There's not a trader who hasn't gone through this. Even experienced traders often do. But I didn't want to miss that the next go round, so in October 2016, I decided I was going to get in. I knew for a fact that Apple seemed like it was having a great quarter. Everything was going great. It gapped up, and everything was on an upward trend. So all the indicators seemed to show I was going to be fine. But their earnings actually beat expectations, like you'd expect. They were $1.67, I think, and what ended up happening was this big gap down. I bought in like 117.85 a share, and ended up losing about $2.50 a share when it was all said and done, which was for me at the time like $250. So I felt like, holy cow, how on earth, why is this going down when this is better their earnings per share than it was even the last quarter. So I mean, you can dig into the details. You can look into, their iPhone sales weren't meeting expectations. The latest iPhone disappoints, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't really matter. The fact is the mob said, thumbs down like the Emperor on Gladiator, and this thing started to tank for days, and sometimes it even goes weeks or months afterwards. So, at least until the next earnings. And so I actually learned a big lesson on Apple and why I actually don't hold them overnight anymore, even when it's a solid company. And a lot of even not solid companies, whenever the mob says, hey, we don't like what we see, a lot of times you'll notice the trend follows that for a long time following earnings. I usually only play for like the first couple days after, but it's not unique to just blue chip stocks. Even ones like this, like PYX, which, it's $24.82 a share, but this one had negative earnings and still over the next couple of days went up, just because it can be, some detail in there. But really, I don't hold them overnight anymore because I just like to see what the reaction is and then play off the momentum from that.